Good morning to another episode of Gentle Zeus talking about watches. Today I have a really special topic, probably one that you're really familiar with that. Today I want to speak about my first Swiss watch, and this was not the typical one that you probably or might think. It is my first flick-flack. Probably a few of you are familiar with that brand. It's a Swatch brand, and they developed that in the late 80s. I guess around 87 was the launch of the Kids brand from Swatch, flick-flack. And it should help kids to read the watch, which I find really nice. But back in the days, as I was around 6 or 7, I got that watch. It was a birthday present of my parents, and I loved that watch so much. And it was probably one of the first watches that I had, or it was the first watch with a Natto Strip, which is not the typical Natto Strip, but it comes like that. It's the texture and the material is kind of similar, but yeah, it's not a Natto Strip technically. But I really love these little comic figures, Flick and Flack, these sister-brother duo that chase themselves around the dial all the time, and yeah. I don't know if that helped me to read the watch really well, but I think it's a good idea, and it's a nice thing for kids to have that instead of a typical digital watch. The shitty part about that was just the fact that I lost it. No, it's even worse. It got stolen after 1.5 years, and I went to the sports class, and yeah, as I came back to the locker room, it was just gone. I don't know. What a pity. I really missed that watch, and I think that was kind of turning point for me to get into watches more and more somehow. After that, I started to collect Swatch watches, and it started with probably you heard of that watch if you're a bit into Swatch watches. It was called the Peter Gabriel. It was a Peter Gabriel edition called Musical Time to Cook. It was from 1997, I guess. It was a bit later then, but that looked a bit like a microwave and had these kind of on-off descriptions on the strap, and I loved that so much. I also lost that. After that, I got along with other brands like Casio, and they had a fun watch. It was kind of remote watch where you could, just change the TV stations or remote the video recorder, and that was pretty fun to that time, especially when it came to seeing some documentations in classrooms. So I brought the teachers to despair all the time because they didn't know what's going on, and I was just changing the TV channels all the time. They hated me so much. No, they never hated me because it was not really clear who it was, but was a cool spy gimmick that I really loved. Yeah. Would be nice to know what your kind of watch was the first, and how do you get into watches. For me, it really started early. As I said, like with the flick-flack, and the loss of it was, I think, the starting point for me. But it would be nice to hear what your first watch was, and like the really first watch. Let me know in the comments, write it down. Look nice to hear. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.